What's going on, guys? And I am back for another NBA playoff recap for the 2021-2022 season. And we're back on the game 2. I know this was Tuesday night, so I'm super late even talking about this. Atlanta Hawks 105, Miami Heat 115. We had Butler, who scored a playoff best of 45 points in the game. He had his personal best of 7-0 in the rundown. Then on the stretch in the lanes to hold off the Hawks in the lanes. And then Butler had a 15 and 25 from the floor, 11 out of 12 on the lane. Then we have Bogdanovic, who scored 14. Scored 14 points. Scored 14. Sorry, guys. 14, 29 points, and that was his fourth for Atlanta. Trae Young had 25 points, being held in the first game to 8 points, and then he had kind of one of his worst turnovers in the last game. Then Bogdanovic got a three-pointer. We're going like 3:15 left in the last couple minutes of the game. It's 104-111 to Miami. Bogdanovic gets a three to get the game back into the Hawks' favor. Then in the first quarter, we have some really good back and forth going into the first quarter. Like, you could really see that first quarter was really a lot intense, going back and forth between both teams. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. But then we have Kevin Hertzley with a step back to get 3 points in the third, going into the second half with 75-62. So the Hawks were leading the third quarter of the game. But this was a really fun game, and in my opinion, I really enjoyed this game. So far, the playoffs have been good. I talked about in the last video I did about the 76ers and Toronto, how good that game was. The second game, I haven't watched the third game yet, but this second game with the Hawks and the Heats were really good, and I'm just really enjoying the playoffs so far. Kind of sad my team isn't even in the playoffs, but hopefully in the draft we can get our shit together. But yeah, but in the first it was 25-26, 25-30, 31-22 in the third, and then 29-28. So overall, leave you guys thoughts in the comments. I'll be back later on to talk about Wednesday's game over 76ers Toronto. Then I'll talk about the Bulls and shit like that. Peace.